With the glasses.
I tell somebody listen, they got it wrong.
It's on a thing that
What up, squad? Your boy Big Frank in the building. You're tuned in to Ideal Shop Talk. What's up? What it do? Make sure you do this thing for me first. Share it ASAP. Stop playing and share it now. Shit, yo, shit. Stop playing. Hit that button real quick. Share it. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We're about to get into heavy topics, man. It's about to be lit. I know it's not Saturday, but we got things to do, places to be. So we gave y'all Wednesday. Be appreciative and be glad. Listen, everybody get into it. You Ideal Shop Talk. Boy, Big Frank in the building.
It's your boy Shug, you know what I mean? We in the building.
not to get it better.
Sure, take us in, man. What's that number one topic?
Before we start topics, man.
Go ahead.
Make sure y'all grab y'all shirts, you know. Hit us up for the shirts, you know, squad shirts, you know, squad goals.
Why go?
Dress good, look good, feel good.
Come on, talk about it. It's a real thing.
But, so I guess this week's winning topic, we're going to start off with, why do males choose looks over personality? Now, this is definitely a female's question. Because I'm going to start this one off with you, Big Frankie Frank.
Yo, can I
See what you got.
Okay, I'm gonna call it a spade a spade.
Call a spade a spade.
We can see. Before you get the personality, you get the images. I don't care how you want to cut this cake. People that be like, oh, I like your personality, that just means that we was vibing, we just cool, and I caught your personality. But when I look at you, I'm not looking at personality. Did you catch my eye or not? You cute or not? You bad or not? Okay? It is not a matter of, I think you just like, oh, you just physical. No. But if you're not catching my attention, people that are ugly or struggling in their beauty, or the Bible calls it
In their beauty.
a tender eye or not as confident. We had a conversation just being cool. Like it wasn't on a flirting type. We was just talking, and your mind spoke to me in conversation. But you're not getting there. That's why we look first. You're not just about to show the personality. Like you want to your mind, your
But you gotta lie,
personality.
but you know you gotta lie. You know you gotta lie first. Like you know for a fact the first time you see a bad one, you gotta lie immediately. You be like, how you doing?
Right.
And the whole time in your head you thinking, I wonder what she can do with that. What the mouth do?
We see it, but it's the same thing, vice versa though. Like I think it's like y'all not looking for a guy's personality when y'all look
Yo,
at it.
come on now,
Like,
listen.
we not looking.
Listen. I think the only reason why us males choose looks over personality is because the looks is what's gonna get us to the party. You're not getting invited to the dance off your personality. They ain't gonna be like, let me get to know her. No, here we go. We here with it. Like, yo, for instance, me and Frank, we big boys.
Mm-hmm.
We immediately, they go for our looks first. They don't even get to know us. They immediately go, he a big dude. Let me check out what he got on. What kind of car he drive. They go for our looks. And this is a fact. You can't tell me
Ladies, tune in, ladies.
Because my thing is too. You never see you. Maybe it's me. 'Cause I'm a handsome fella. Okay.
Say it again.
Okay, but you know when you walk into the club and she dance, you walk behind her, she give you that look back just to see who you are.
She know. Yo, listen.
No. Either she stay, you somebody. She walk away.
Listen.
Sorry.
If she give you that look,
You already got one. Kamisha said it takes a while to know someone's real personality.
so that's what we go for looks then.
That's what Frank was saying. We judge by looks.
You gotta shoot for looks, man, because you're not gonna waste. Like, yo, if you don't look good, I'm not wasting my time. Man, like your personality ain't worth it.
Oh, you got your first challenge.
Oh, here we go.
Kira Miller said it's not true. I don't agree with that. And she calls you out by name.
You got that one.
She want the glasses on or off. She want the glasses on or off. So you don't agree with the fact of we saying looks over personality? Because if you look at it, if we're gonna be honest about it, no female is immediately gonna approach the ugly dude in the club. You're gonna look at him, you're gonna go, let me go holler at him.
The only way that personality is coming out first, meaning that you was just present in the room and his personality was just loud. I'm loud and I'm funny.
Hold on, Shorty even
talking.
said it. It's looks or money. That's a fact.
She said it, but look, but Kiara came right back and said that's sexist as hell.
It could be sexist.
It is sexist. But it's how we are in this world. Now it's everybody.
Right. But I think we are at two different places. We're talking about the beginning. I think even Kiara, K Killer, like K Killer.
And I ain't K Killer. This
But I think that
Sierra Killer.
I think that
This killer.
I think that she's in the relationship now. We're just
Yeah, she
talking
probably already there.
Yeah, we're just talking about just on coming up. What's up?
Yeah,
she might be in the relationship talking about like looks don't last. After a while, you become a regular.
She probably
Everybody
cute, so
got
she ain't got
ugly
that problem. Like she probably cute, so she knows she got.
You see the picture?
Where she at?
Listen. Everybody got an ugly angle.
That's a fact. If you don't know your angles, like your first fat dudes, we already know our angles. To the sides, hands to the side, stomach in. You get one bit.
Okay. Kamisha said it's sexist, but it's true. Women look for providers. That's
Facts.
another angle. They do.
Facts.
Okay, then my question would be, what does a provider look like?
Kiara said
Because I can provide my family and still look bummy and look high and rough, but I'm a provider.
They gonna look over you because you ain't got the look.
Right. Facts.
Kamisha, what is it? Women look for providers how? At first sight or when you know the personality first? And Kiara says she's single.
Yo, y'all better hit her up. She's single. And she ain't looking for the looks. Hit her up. Listen. Hop on the live. Click on her picture. Get her number. She ain't looking for looks.
This ain't no mental
I'm doing matches out here. I'm setting up matches.
We're trying to find you a date, Kiara.
Like, it's just what it is. I know looks isn't everything, but it's a key component.
Looks is 80%. Looks is 80% of talking
Versus
versus
50% for me, man. See, this whole
That's
time,
'cause you're
you've been speaking for every man. But me, I'm a 50-50. I like personality just as much as looks.
When you
But
walk
you're
into the
supposed
club,
to
you don't know her
personality
personality?
Listen, okay, put it this way. I'd rather be with a decent looking, great personality female
When you walk in the club, you
than
going for a
a
personality?
beautiful, terrible personality female.
When you walk in the club, you going for a personality or you going for a
But I'm not gonna hold you.
Honestly, when
You
I'm
looking for that
when I
wop
was
like the
in the
rest of
club,
us.
when I was in the club,
Wop.
when I was in the club,
Uh,
I'm looking at the face anyway. But
To the people.
I wasn't though. But
K Killer back. She said shallow. Talk to us, K Killer.
Shallow.
oh, here she come on.
Talk to us.
I feel like that to the person that person can become fire to you.
That's a fact.
Because the personality and the mind, the intellect can be all intriguing, and for some reason you see a whole different image than what we see.
But at first,
you never
sight,
seen
But
a
at first
beautiful
sight-
mess. You never seen a beautiful
Okay,
mess.
so guys,
Explain
I'm
that.
just saying.
Explain that.
Okay, look at
Okay, look at the camera.
Okay.
A beautiful
Okay.
mess.
You find somebody, they're beautiful, physically, they meet all your criteria. All right. Now, 2-3 weeks into talking to them, you find out that their personality is terrible, which is a mess. But she was beautiful.
right? No, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Because you can be bad and physically fired, and intellectually slow, special ed, different, no intellect, a mess, crazy. Yeah. I know.
But see, you right on the page because Kiara just said those looks will get old after a while. He can be fine, but his personality can be messed up.
Yeah, but
One
that's
on the same look.
Like I'm bipolar. I change up on her every day.
he said, yo, what's today, Monday? Ooh, I'm about to get on her. Oh, it's Tuesday. I'm gonna love you, baby. I love you, babe.
But Kiara, we're not disagreeing with what you're saying. We're just saying that looks at first sight, we can't go by personality.
That's a fact. If you see somebody, if you go into the club, and you walking in the store, and you see a bad girl, that's what you immediately looking at. Right. You see the ugly girl, you gonna go, ooh, don't touch my cart.
Like I said, the only way that you're gonna go for personality.
Kill a K.
Oh,
Kill a K. Come kill
She
it.
said, honestly, I feel like men need to step aside because it's women that can manage to look past because of their personal Jay-Z and Beyonce.
For example, money.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you heard what Jay-Z said.
But watch.
You heard what he said. He said no such thing as an ugly billionaire.
Okay, yes. You got finances, and then you got to see how he came into the picture. Did he come via management? I don't know how you show up.
Man, listen.
But Jay-Z was out first before
Right.
Beyonce.
Wait, we understand this though, okay? Jay-Z been rich most of Jay-Z's life. Like, he ain't never been ugly. Like, he ugly to us. Like, we can see that, but everybody else see his money.
Mm-hmm.
So it go back to the earlier comment.
He said
Money
a
is
verse in the
beautiful.
song. It is, but he said a verse in the song that he tried to talk to a girl, but she curved him.
And now
Then he showed up with that dipped out butt and everything got fuzzy. Y'all remember that?
Oh yeah,
He did get curved.
Cause like, yo, for instance, everybody love the way Kodak look. If Kodak was broke, was females still talk to him?
Never.
Come on now, let's keep it a buck. If
Never.
Kodak was regular, he would be like, ooh.
Little Yachty is
You gotta-
still be the Pope right now. He ain't got no money.
Killer Brown got a good point though, because Beyonce didn't need his money when she met him.
She did.
But he
she
also
met
helped
him.
her get to another level.
Facts.
So now she
Provider.
knew she was
He
Provider.
did.
It was a
He
ladder.
did
It was a
elevate her.
ladder.
But we can't say just for the money. You know what I'm saying.
No, we're not saying that.
But that's what made him attractive. His money.
Well, I'm saying that's what she said. That's what she said. She
Yeah.
said,
What if
she
she
said
said
she didn't get with him just because he had money. Like,
What if? Because no shots fired. The Hive might hit me for this. Y'all think kind of slow. She's an awesome artist. She a little slow. Okay, I think y'all might get mad at me for
I
that.
thought Beyonce was smart. You know what I mean?
I think Beyonce is career a monster wise. I hear her talk on a regular basis.
you see Killer Brown.
My man Timothy Lass is back.
They say, oh,
Kamisha, I salute you. Salute. Because he was ugly. The
I'm
money
just-
played a factor. She kept him 100 with that.
That's a fact. That's all I'm saying. You know, I ain't.
Killer case of Kodak personality
I
sucks.
just-
And it does.
Yeah, but they wasn't even worried about his personality because they was worried about his money.
But he getting sweated right now. His
He's locked up right now, so he's on the truth.
And that's just what it is. Like you when you look at somebody, you're assessing where they at. You're assessing them. Period. Like,
I mean, you kind of have to.
right? It's natural. Like,
So Timothy, this is our first male comment.
uh
So
huh.
as a man, we are instilled with the fact that look is everything that's portrayed in the media. Everywhere you have to look, you get. Unfortunately, we are still nothing more than rats in the maze, looming for cheese until they find it. Well, that's a fact.
That's
That's
sex
looking.
Sex up.
What
It's
he
a
said.
trophy. It's a trophy thing as well. Because like, yo, you want that girl
Acceptable
that
to
other
the-
dudes want that they looking at. It's that trophy factor of, yeah, I got her. You ain't got it. Like yo, no matter how bad, no matter how toxic the situation is at home,
Facts.
when she go outside, dudes is
Fact.
Yo.
Listen, now, because my wife, she's fire. Okay?
it's a trophy. That's your trophy.
I'm not gonna even hold you, blood.
That
I'll
is
be
your
like,
MVP.
who in your DM today?
That's a fact.
Tell me who showed up today.
Listen,
Tell them I said hello.
it'd be bad too. You don't want to go through her phone. You know you ain't supposed to go through her phone.
They don't.
But like yo, you just be looking in DMs. Man, I was just talking to him yesterday. Like you gonna do me like that?
Listen, I'm gonna tell a story. I was in church. Mad in church. So I she was like, oh, you trying to talk to your girl? I said, mid-service though? You wasn't praising God? but I told him, no, she taking it. Absolutely. Make this pastor who hands on you.
Killer K.
Oh, Killer K.
Killer K.
Because he is sweet and supportive and a protective provider. Also, you can't go off looks, but if a woman is smart, strong, and caring, and a clean cook or a good cook,
Calling your woman a hold on.
Why?
a trophy is sexist.
Okay, I want two things. Let me do Killer K for a minute because a lot of times those people are ones who had to find dude who's been hurt, damaged, and dog. So now I gotta try something different. So it's like, Dad, I've been toe up. I tried that. Let me try something a little ugly, something a little bigger, feel something a little different.
So you're saying that the looks
the looks
done got annoying and old, so now they started searching.
She said the sound went out. Is it back, K Killer?
You You see something up there at the top?
If y'all can hear somebody say something, we can put a thumb up.
We back.
Can we get a thumb up? We back?
Trophy is highly sexist.
Yo, she said the word.
Yeah, trophy is sexist. Yeah.
Right.
Everybody is sexist.
So watch this. The trophy term is sexist. I understand your point of view. Now, unfortunately, as a man, she is my trophy. I'm proud of her. Yes, I've gotten her. Yes, she's mine. So now watch this, because now being possessive is also sexist as well. But I provide for her. I take care of her. That's my sugar. That's my lady. That's my queen. And unfortunately, that offends you. Too bad.
Say it again. Say it again.
Yeah, can you hear my daughter talking?
There they go. They back.
Somebody had called me. My bad.
What's up, Caleb? Thanks for joining. Kat Harris, thanks for joining.
Caleb, what up?
We got some more male point of views. Timothy, we ain't forgot about you. Thumbs up to that.
Yo.
Sakira and K Killer, we are not. There's no shots fired towards
No.
It's just a personal opinion. That's all.
Right.
I didn't know the word trophy. Like
No, so watch this.
calling your feet, like yo, that's your short. That's your wing.
It's like being possessive to them. Like you own them, ownership, slavery mentality. It's a whole brand. It's a whole.
Yeah.
My brother, we not gonna go back to slavery mentality. My brother, we are not. I'm just giving a compliment.
Like when we say trophy, like we've accomplished a goal. Like we obtained this, yes, but we cherish her, we value her.
Right.
But that's not how I always
She
perceived.
said, "How about a gift, present, why trophy?" Well, see the word
Because you're gonna show off a trophy. A trophy is the highest award. Like when you get there and you win something, that's your trophy. Like you won the competition of getting this woman. That's my trophy.
And I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
What did they do with trophies?
Gift. Now,
Put them
when
on
you call her a
display.
gift,
You
she
want
is a
to
gift
show
from God.
off.
She's a gift from God. She's a
Like-
trophy. Yeah, it's my gift. It's my trophy.
Because the truth of the matter is, I've worked for this, okay?
Yeah,
That's how I've worked.
She's my medal. Gold medal.
But we're an all male podcast, so we don't know that trophy is offensive. You know, offensive to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we learned today.
I
Some
sincerely
women is
apologize.
not. Some women is not. but
I
some women
sincerely
is.
apologize if I hurt anyone's feelings by
Someone-
using the word trophy. But
Y'all
my
are
shorty,
still our
Some
queen.
women would be
black
mad if
queen
you
still
didn't use
respect y'all.
She can be a black queen on a trophy. Like,
I'm trying to apologize.
I'm playing.
Here we go.
I'm playing.
Listen,
Nate, what's happening, bro?
all I'm saying is I feel like men go after looks because we already know 100% in our head that female automatically after our pocket.
We go after looks because if you ain't attractive, we not even gonna step in your direction. And then we'll find out your personality out front.
And there's nothing wrong with
Listen,
wanting someone who
Yeah,
looks
you know,
good.
but they come down.
Yo, Kayla, you gonna have to leave me alone.
because I feel like, listen, if it's cute to me, it's cute to me.
But it's true.
If it caught my attention, it caught my attention. You can't get, if I got a certain,
What's up?
because my taste ain't your taste.
Right.
That's a fact.
I like, yeah, I might be real sexist right now, right?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I like balanced bodies. I'm not a butt man. I'm not a breast man. I like a balanced body. So it gotta fit you right. That's just my thing. So
I appreciate that, my brother, because I love chocolate women. I mean dark. Like I like my women chocolate. Like
but everybody's
Right.
everybody's like image of attraction is different as well.
Right.
So
I know
beauty
for a fact
is in the
me-
eye of the beholder.
I know me
Yeah.
differently. Me, I'm Pam over Gina. That's just me. Like I like my. I like.
Virginia.
Oh, never mind. We all.
Oh
Gina,
I'm more
Gina younger, yes.
I like light skin. I mean,
Yeah.
I just always say caramel light skin. That's what I like.
Man.
That's your taste.
No.
You know.
Put it in there. We got our first plea. We got our first plea.
That's what I went out and got.
I'm gonna cash
That's
out.
what I went out and got.
I'm gonna cash
So
out.
would y'all like someone who's not fine, but she's generally just a good woman? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we not. But okay, are we talking about looking the wife?
Carlos.
Or we talking about when we just meet?
Right. So
See, that's what we gotta.
Yeah.
We gotta make a difference because if you
Because
just meet
I
somebody.
should have brought them flags.
So-
Man. That's could have been challenging.
because we're talking just meeting.
That's
That's what
a
they're
fact.
talking about in the relationship.
Yeah, like if we in a relationship, she ain't gonna be.
That's why there's dating and figuring you out because I can find out this about to be a smash and pass.
That's a fact.
It's not even. I don't even see this.
And females look at men like that too. And we cannot sit here and let it. Go ahead, I'll let you have it.
No, go both ways. I don't know women that's like, oh yeah, I want some, some trash looking, bummy looking. You know what I'm saying? No, not in shade.
So this is the question for the females. Kamisha, K Killer, Tisha.
Man, Cat's on here.
Sis.
Any female that's listening.
When y'all see a man first, what is y'all first thing do y'all see? Do y'all see personality or are you approaching him by his looks? Desi, question for you. Same thing. You just joined in. When you first see a guy, what do you go by? Personality or looks first?
And don't cap, because we gonna call you out. Don't cap. Please come straight and honest.
Facts.
Look, they sitting there looking at their man right now. Do I answer this question?
But if y'all plead the fifth,
Y'all
our
plead the
cash
fifth.
app is Ideal Productions for $5.
Facts.
How you gonna meet a good woman if you saying you won't approach her if she not fine?
We don't know that till later. That's where friendship come in
Yes,
first.
yeah, make her a friend. There we go. We got an honest one. We got little looks there.
Matt, what's up, bro?
Kayla, you not answering our question. You just asking more questions. Don't beat around the bush.
We got one
Misha said looks.
Look.
That's
Here we go.
my
We got
cousin.
one looks. Come on, here we go.
Said then, where you work. So you want looks first, and then 2 minutes later you work out.
Oh, where you work at? Yo, don't come at me like that. Yo. Get the look on my face. Number one, get out my face.
We got Daniel Gibbs. Daniel Gibbs said, let's keep it a buck. Looks is important, especially for those of first interactions. Then when you go and highlight a woman, most women pick up dudes that aren't necessarily attractive, or tend to either have a preference or someone that encompasses, and also that finds a friend first with some kind of capacity, but never pick up a level. Attraction happens for men virtually first. Same thing when you said visual.
Yeah, but we're visual creatures.
Facts.
Anyway.
Listen, we know if he's trying to come and just pass on by.
Right.
Or we coming to.
Zanae, how you doing?
Real thing. That's just a fact.
It's
Okay,
50-50.
Zanae is church. Let's get your answer. Do you go by looks or personality first, Zanae?
All right, here we go. We got two. We got Kayla. It's 50-50 because when I was single, if he was funny but not all that,
Could have done it. Kayla, you prove it.
no. Nobody else say nothing. Now, Kayla, you know I know you. Stop playing.
In other words, our cash app is Ideal Productions. Go ahead and plead the fifth and send that $5 cash
You
app.
don't even got to do the cash app. Just buy a shirt.
Body shirt.
So Tisha says it starts with looks, and once you start talking, then things may change. Yeah, you got a point. You definitely got a point.
That's a big point.
So,
I can deal with that.
so
That's a big
the
point.
whole question is not a male-oriented question. This is just legit human
Yeah, see,
nature.
like yo,
Right.
I feel like the way we staged the question to put it out there, it came off putting a lot of fire on us.
She talking straight to you, bro. You got K Killer type. I'm glad she don't know the address over here.
Nah, she know it's all love. Shouts out to my best friend. She know it's all love.
It starts with look, but Tisha, can you emphasize on that? Once we start talking, and then things may change.
She probably want to find out if we got conversation. Kind of like, what's your mental capacity?
You're beautiful
You
outside.
second
but
grade,
you're
third grade. You got an attitude.
That's the worst part. That'd be the worst part. I think as men, we do need to start looking a little deeper, man. Like now I'm thinking about it. They be bad on the outside. Like head to toe, just to 10. And then the moment you start talking to them, you be like, you didn't. I don't know how you got this.
How you go?
Oh,
They
how did
bad
you
from
do
head
it?
to toe, but then once you start talking to them,
But
if
you
you got
sitting there,
$40, you got 50. That's I run away from somebody like that. I just met you and they asked for money already. Oh, I ain't answering that. Go ahead, you read that, brother. Right over ahead. That's
So we got
that
another
right
one.
here.
We got another one. Yes, looks matter. So basically, we got looks, yes, but just as long as they keep themselves up and clean, I'm good.
So
that's
Looks.
Looks then hygiene.
No, looks and looks because
Your hygiene is your confidence. That ain't got. That's confidence. Your hygiene is
I don't care if you're up. You should have
clean.
Yeah, I'm always saying you should always be clean. Like,
But
Be hit, brother.
keep yourself up.
if you need a clean
So,
shirt,
what she
shout out
really-
to
what she
merch.
really
You gotta
said
look fresh. You gotta
was
be looking good.
look fresh, stay fresh.
Right.
And you
Look
good
good,
for her.
stay good. You good for me.
Right.
You know
Be a
that
trophy.
21 miles.
Be a trophy.
So what I just read looks like they're saying keep themselves up and clean. They should get a shirt.
Mr. RC, that is your man.
Get a shirt.
It's funny. Listen.
We got anybody else? Anybody else?
That talking?
No, we got somebody that look like they just stepped brand new out of the Gucci store versus somebody that looked like they just stepped out of a dumpster.
Oh wow.
You get what I'm saying? The point I'm trying to make is looks matter. They kind of highly matter.
All looks matter.
Right.
All looks matter.
That's a fact, really. That's a slogan. That's a slogan. On both sides of the fence.
Y'all keep playing, we all gonna end up single. What's up, Dominique?
But it's just a fact, man. Looks matter.
Dominique is Morel Davis's Kamisha's sister, the one that's keeping it 100 right now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But no, I just feel like looks for everybody plays a role, a major role. It's not enough to keep a long-term relationship because it fades, it changes. Stuff drops, stuff shit, stuff flip. You get car accidents, stuff go missing, go out arm and nub, anything can happen, you know? Life is real. So I think the looks matter in the beginning, but I think the personality and quality of who it is determines the longevity of that relationship.
My sister said, I will use myself as an example. You
Talk?
are the first person I spoke to looked nice, but after 10 minutes of conversation, I realized he was looking to get something from me, and he wasn't going to get that. I agree 100%. That's 100%. What I'm going to say to the camera and to you, he's still going to get what he wants, but not from you, but from me.
What? I'm still
Next person.
Nah, we ain't gonna speed past that. We gotta. It's levels to the looks. You gonna have to comment with that explanation to that one. How is
There's comments to love. Okay.
we
What is
gonna need some more than that.
What is that?
She said, well, you know, Killer K said there's levels to look.
Absolutely.
There's levels to the look.
So you know, you gotta look like maybe how he's dressing, how he's groomed. You know, legit all those. So it's like you can be a fly dresser, but you look your hair not get down. I don't know. She got
I think she's talking about the male point of view. So what is your style, your taste, your husband? I have no idea.
Because you can have a taste that God interrupted. I'm just saying, like, you can like one thing.
I mean, you got a
I
fact.
got I've had some fire license. Wow.
That's a
Kiera said, okay, I see what y'all saying, but speaking for myself, I'm not gonna judge a guy based off his looks. But he's not
Yes, you are.
either.
Yes, you are. No, listen, no. Don't lie like that.
no, she's not
No,
lying.
she's going.
She may not be.
It is a human. You cannot tell me. You're not walking up to anybody making an assessment about them. Period.
But
Just one to assess them.
I'm assuming she's
You're gonna.
late 20s, but you got to figure she probably ran into some people that was fine in her eye that just didn't appeal to her. So now her mindset changed and she's gonna go.
So what she needs to say is, look at me. I'm not going to allow that to limit me on my options because we all make judgments. I don't care where you at. Wherever you walk into a store, you see somebody, you're gonna have a preconceived notion about that person. The next step is they're gonna stop you from talking to them or not. Having that dialogue. Okay, where you go? Brand new, fresh face. Check me if you want to.
She said beauty's in the eye of the
Commission.
beholder.
But who be holding you is the question. You know, it is. It's not a beholder, but it's a real thing. Like,
Yeah, at the end of the day, that wraps up the whole. There's nothing else that can be said when you say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Like, you ain't never noticed when you argue with somebody ugly. That's the finishing blow right there. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You be like,
listen.
K Killer said, my husband doesn't dress up often, but he dresses comfortable. He's handsome, but although besides that,
nah, you can't discredit how she glorified. You can't discredit how she just pumped up her
we
man.
know you're not.
She said he handsome as fuck, bro. Do not take that away from somebody, bro. You gotta give him that AF.
I can't say that though. We ain't supposed to be no cousin on the show.
I said AF. I let it finish. I said as fuck.
What it is there?
I said as fuck.
Yeah,
You know, you was little, you couldn't cuss in front of your mom. You be like, Ben.
Chantel, thanks for joining.
I can show you pictures of my exes.
Chantel
She about to be out here. She about to be out here.
What she said?
I can show y'all pictures of my ex.
Pictures of my exes.
That's cool.
If your conversation is tight,
Yeah, we're real. She
might
coming
be
with it.
considered. That's a fact.
If your conversation is tight and
That's
your
a
looks
fact.
aren't right, you might be considered. But
As a friend.
You're agreeing with Kiara just said.
As a friend.
But like I said, we know we're just saying on the first sight. That's just a man side. Females are way different.
That's it.
Put yourself in a scenario of being in the club and two dudes trying to buy you a drink. That's what you gotta put yourself in that scenario as.
They gonna take the drink.
Ask them to say that live.
Put yourself in a scenario of being in the club and an ugly dude offer you a drink. I ain't gonna call another man handsome, but a not ugly dude offer you a drink. What drink you gonna take?
But she taking both of them.
Well, she gonna take both of them, but the not ugly dude gonna get the more conversation.
Who gonna get the phone number?
Neither.
What?
Neither. Because
her friends will rush her just in time.
Yep, her friends. Listen, no, her friends just told her baby dad just walked in the club, so ain't nobody getting a number at this point.
He just said, K Killer is not hearing you, bro. She is not listening.
I'm saying.
All right, let's go on forward though. Let's get that second time.
Timothy got one. Before we move to the next topic.
Timothy said something.
Say his and then I'm gonna go to the next topic. So y'all do that. Watch this.
My sister said I'm drinking water. Ain't nobody getting that number. Timothy said women can say whatever they want, but the truth is if you're not appealing to look at in some way, shape, or form, they're not going to give you a chance to show them your personality. They can't tell themselves whatever lies they want. Deep down, they're shallow like the rest of us.
Right.
We all shallow at the end of the day. Let's keep it up, bro. We all shallow at the end of the day. We all shallow at the end of the day. You pleaded? You pleaded?
Y'all shallow. That's just y'all. I'm not shallow. Hi, y'all.
Yo, so just a quick question before I go to the next topic. Do y'all want to do the y'all want to do the highest rated topic? Or do y'all want to hear like the best like conversation piece?
You know, we cut to the chase. Go to that one for a boyfriend and girlfriend calls for a break.
Woo-hoo! Sorry.
There.
So the topic we about to hit y'all with, if your boyfriend or girlfriend asks you for a break, is that considered a breakup? And can that person go on a date with somebody else?
Hold that right there. We're going to go to a break. We'll be right back. The boy McFrank, listen, that's what we're talking about. Holla.
Buy a shirt.
Buy a shirt.
I'm plugging
The boy McFrank in the building, man, more or less like nothing much but ideal shop talk, man. Your boy man in the building. It was fine.
I'll let y'all know right now. I'm plugging the phrase buy a shirt.
We gonna get you a shirt that say buy your shirt on it.
What time is it?
10 o'clock.
Well, we got to get rid of talk this
That's what you know. Hurry up. You okay? No, my second
baby, we back. We live, baby.
What up, squad? You're back in the building. Listen, Ideal Shop Talk. Continue watching with us. Make sure you are sharing. Hear me? Share, share, share. About to get into that topic. Suge said it earlier. We're going to say it again. Let's talk about it.
Sure, you first.
Sure. Read it again.
So, if your partner, spouse, whatever you want to call them, asks for a break, is that considered a breakup? And can either one of you go on a date with other people during this time? I'm going to throw that one on the map. I ain't starting that one. I'm tossing that. That's you, bro.
Get the box.
Get the box.
I never.
Look at him.
I've never been in that situation. I don't even talk. Look, I've never been in that situation, right?
What Eminem saying? Your
But-
bones are sweaty.
If I was, I wouldn't consider it a breakup. I wouldn't consider it a breakup.
What do you consider?
Honestly, it's well. See, it's a certain length of time that has to play its part in that though before I start thinking it is a breakup.
Bro, is it a breakup?
Man.
If I'm with my girl like right now, we'll go home tonight. She's like, you know what? Listen, it ain't really working. I need a break. I need time to think about it.
I ain't really
If she had the conversation and walk up to you and say, I need a break, the only words I heard was, it's not working and break.
That's all I heard.
That's all I heard.
I'm gonna be like, why? You know, first of all,
No, I'm not asking why. My feelings are hurt this point.
I'm
hurt. Oh, well, see, my feelings won't be hurt.
So the answer to the question is,
I would
the
want to know
significant
why.
other is asking for a breakup.
Yo, bro said cancel Christmas. It's over at this point. That's
21 miles.
I'm different, I guess. I don't know.
No,
I
because-
want to know why.
Like, if you need.
And what's the dude name?
What?
Next.
Why you
So that's a breakup then.
The question is, I understand.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I understand you, man. Like, what you trying to accomplish here?
Like I want to know what's going on first.
Like, you need to experience
then I
all
can
of it.
assess
Like,
if
what?
this is a real break or breakup.
Yo, this is my thing. This is my thing. Hear me out, okay?
Go ahead, Chip.
Ain't no timeout in no relationship, bro. Like listen, okay, timeout. Whatever I do for the next couple weeks, don't count it. Don't do that. No, that ain't real.
It might work out for you. It might work out for you too, though. You might need that little space
No,
to figure out if you really want to be
If
together.
you need space away from me, you don't need me.
No, if you need space.
Listen.
And I
I ain't
You gotta
knocking
go
that.
somewhere where it's
I
quiet.
ain't knocking
Go
that.
to the library.
right. But I think like, if you need quote unquote space for rest of
Oh,
relaxation.
Yo, they are coming right
Oh,
now. They are
man.
coming.
Yo, we got.
Tim said we need to do more than one show a week. We working on it. We just getting started. Bear with us.
Tim.
We got you, Tim.
Tim, Tim, send donations to Ideal Productions at Cash App. You'll help us broadcast on a regular basis.
And we'll get you a shirt
And a commercial break.
with your name on the back.
Yep.
So you said if your partner asks you for a break, they're already out the door. Anyone that offers a quote-unquote break, they have already stepped
They
out.
already went.
They were too much of a coward. They hate sorry. I just really don't like you. That is a fact.
That's a fact. Like, yo, you're not coming to somebody. You're not gonna sit there and just think, you know what? Me and her need a break. This ain't going. You're not thinking that. You sitting there thinking I'm done, but I don't want to break up with her. Hey, baby, we need a break. Then you gonna block her on everything, never talk to her again.
Right. And who got time for breaks? When we get back to work, it's too much and too much entanglements.
You got sneaky winks, entanglements, boost things.
It's too much to clean up.
Way too much.
Like,
you have to come with lies.
If
and all
we
that.
got challenges and you really want to work it out, let's come up with a clear plan to work it out. And all that you talking, disappearing and pretending to be single, play with me if you want to.
Yo, listen. Everybody up here grown. Let's just answer the question. Go down the line, Frank. If she asks for a break, is it over?
Yeah, because we have a conclusion until.
Thank you. Is it over?
I'm quoting 21 miles. It's Christmas. It's over.
He said it's a wrap, stick a fork in it. I'm going with it's over.
I already answered. That was the first answer.
We just getting to make sure you
It
know.
depends
We
for me.
Because once we break, it's a break up. If we get back together later on, we get with that later on.
I want to hear why it depends from you.
Yes, that's the thing. Why does it depend?
What's up, Devin? How you doing?
Because I guess I don't look at it like if you want a break. That is, I don't know. To me, it's not saying that it's over. To me,
What does it say?
in my mind,
Your mind's telling you no.
when I break that down in my mind, she might just need a break. It could be a death in the family. It could be you don't know the reason. So I'm gonna figure out the reason first. Now if you just tell me, oh, just because I don't know what I want to do, now I could assess that this is over.
I'm
What do you
saying.
mean a death in the family? That would be the time that she needs you more.
Can you tag me in, please? Let me get this one.
I got you, man. I got your support. I understand.
Nah, don't lie. You getting our glasses shook real quick.
Okay.
If she gotta come to you with an explanation of why she need a break, she done already put time and thought into this. She done already planned on leaving you. But now she's just trying to spare your feelings. If somebody died and she need to break up with you probably might want to start looking at other options.
Well, wait, so you're talking about break up. So
No,
not break.
It's a break, bro. Listen,
break, no break, whatever, it's gonna be the end regardless. Even
So
if she's trying to play you soft or not.
I feel like
It's still
So
gonna
it's
be
a
over
breakup.
after that.
So it's a breakup, right? It's a breakup?
Yeah.
I changed Matt's mind. Here we go.
No, you can change my mind, but I'm saying in
I feel
that
like-
particular
In that
instance, what you
situation,
said, yeah.
there we go. Okay.
I feel
That man
like
sucked your
I feel
toe.
like it depends on where we at. Too,
But I still would want to know why.
We got some questions.
Because maybe you might want to break up because of the fact that, man, motherhood's been too heavy on you, and maybe you need a break, like a break to relax, of responsibilities. Not talking about stepping out, but you've been a wife, you've been a mom, you've been all these things, but you just need
Some time for her.
some time for her to be alone and be quiet. I'm cool with that. I'll give you that. All this stepping out, going to somebody else and all that.
What
that
are you
bull-
doing in
Oh
Taylor?
no! I will hit you with a brick and call him Jesus.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Okay, look, man, I need a break. Well, you need a break for what, though? Like, you need a break to go
Figure
and
yourself
figure out, test the
Jada has
waters.
ruined it. Jada has ruined breaks for
You
everybody.
need a break because you feel like I'm not into you.
Hang on one
So you
second.
want a break. It's
Kamisha,
just
which
too many
friend, so we
reasons.
can go ahead and add her to the group.
Just tell her slide on one of us. Or jump on the chat.
Yeah, she said her cousin can't see the comments, so how do we fix that?
You gotta
Swipe left. Ain't no like swipe left like that?
Or swipe left?
Swipe on the screen. It should pop
You
up.
know you have to jump out and just add her.
I got her.
Or tap the screen.
What's her name?
We need her name, Kamisha.
Oh man.
So as we looking for Kamisha's friend, we missed some things. So
Yeah, go ahead.
Chantel laughed. Kamisha said if you can't work things out together, then it's not gonna last. That's a fact. Tisha says
That's obvious.
Obvious.
You can't work things out together.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about? Just
That's
me
not
time. She
saying
said it's
you,
not a
man.
break, it's just a me time.
Yeah.
we
Me
gonna-
time
we
lines
gonna
with
get
me
to that.
time.
We gonna get to that.
Let's detail me time.
We gonna get to that.
That's why I said you gotta know the reason.
So Tisha
And
says-
how long the break's supposed to last.
2 minutes.
We don't. There you go. Go to the bathroom.
You got a commercial.
Come back.
Go drive to the store.
So
come
she
back.
said, when you say it's a break, but you're not broken up, but you're still friends, what would you say to that?
No.
You not my
Because
friend.
you opening up too many doors in between that time.
It's way too many
Right.
entanglements about to happen.
No. You got no commitment. No.
Simone Young.
And that's what's
That's
And what happens when
I guess I'm weird.
Alright,
Because
come on, Whitney.
I could be friends
Because what happens when
with
I?
an ex or with somebody I was with. I can go directly to being friends after we
You
break
know,
up.
it sounds good, but
I can do it.
then the question is, can the person that you want to be with handle it?
True.
You know, because are you going back with them, or we just gonna be friends?
Tell her to accept the friends request.
But when
and
you
then
like
invite
being
her to the
friends, I
page.
feel like we friends.
Oh
but
yeah, she gotta join the group.
now get out your feelings
Probably
now.
gotta join the group.
I'm doing what friends do. We just friends. I'm not committed.
Yeah,
to
she
you.
got to join the group.
I got her on prayer right
So like, look, I'm not committed to you. I'm not.
now. No,
We just friends now.
She
So
got
I
that first.
Accept the friends request first, Kamisha.
She can delete me after.
don't know. Like, it's dangerous. I just think it's just dangerous. Like to be
In
out.
my honest opinion, Jada ruined all breaks.
Entanglements.
Ain't no more such thing. Like, yo, if you see Will's face at that
Entanglements.
table, any other, like, yo, imagine something like the Chris Brown. I was like, yo, imagine that big Chris Brown at that table. He ain't crying. Ain't no bad marriage forever.
Right.
Chris boxing. You can't do that to no other man. Like, he's still boxing.
Yeah.
And then I feel like
Rihanna
too,
got the face to prove.
we connect. Women connect different than men connect.
Yo, women scheme on a level that we not even intellectually there yet.
So when they go on the
Don't
step
admit stuff like
to
that.
hit a
Man, I'm a
pivot shuffle, it's like, but they said like, you already been planning. You've been plotting this.
Right. Yo,
This
she-
conversation that you just had with me, you had with your girlfriend already 3-4 times. Get out of here.
Listen,
Listen, I ain't gonna tell you what I had.
listen, man.
So what is it? Vice versa.
Listen, I was just getting to that. But the person who actually submitted this question, it was vice versa. It was a male that said that.
Bro, trying to go get some.
So now let's speak on the male
Because
side.
if I come to you as a
I was
male
gonna say,
and tell you I need a break, that means that you become unattractive to me. I'm not into you anymore.
Or
Ain't no break. I was about to say now that ain't no break for me. If I ain't into it no more.
Oh,
It was
somebody
nice
said
knowing
Chris is
you.
not a woman beater. Okay.
Ooh.
he's not.
All right.
Chris is not, and everybody know I am all the way behind Chris Brown in this situation. But Chris wouldn't have been able to take big here and that. No other man, like,
Suge Knight.
oh, that's a fact. You see what Suge did to Easy in the Straight Outta Compton movie?
We did.
Listen.
Listen, like this is my thing. Imagine Tina looking Ike in the face. Ike, we need a break.
I kill you dead, you die on me.
Listen, but then there's females who can't take that. Like for instance, I'm pretty sure Tory Lane tried to break up with Meg before he had to shoot her. I'm pretty sure Tory got to stand up for himself.
But I feel like
He treated her like Della Reese. Quick, you know, shot me in my pinky toe.
I feel like that term break in a committed relationship is just not it.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
So do y'all discuss the expectations of the break?
Oh. Expectations of the break.
Sure, that's you. Go ahead, talk to the camera.
Man, y'all always gotta put me
Like
on
what
the
is and what is not allowed.
Yeah, like that's my thing. If we going on a break, how long is this break? Who you gonna be talking to on this break? And can I go out on dates and try to meet other people?
No, we twisted that already. You have to talk to them like you asked for the break. It was the male that asked for the break, not the female. That's why this person got brought up.
I just want to break up.
Because I just feel like
Personally, I'm not for a break. Just let me out.
I'm not going to
Free me. Like, free me.
So to answer your question, we're not attracted to you no more, and we just don't want to be with you.
Simple as that.
That's it.
That's
So-
it. No, or
it gets some depth to it. Go ahead.
Or there's some depth to it. You know, like maybe y'all just like those toxic relationships. Like maybe it's like
There's
too
that.
much. Maybe
Or
too much.
then you don't do what you was doing when we first started.
Yeah, you gotta.
Like you ain't like
Okay.
this sounds so inappropriate.
Some breaks
You
make
not
people
coming
get right.
Right, you like
You take a break and you realize I really don't want to lose this person.
I gotta go find her.
it's like that. Or it's like I feel like if I'm asking for a break, something off.
She ain't commission.
Something off, something ain't right. And whatever that is, we're not fixing together. So we need to figure out what it is. Like because I think women gonna go through midlife crisis in real life. Men change and evolve. And this is the problem too. One party can evolve and the other one doesn't. So we need a break. Like intellectual, mentally, spiritually, I'm evolving, but you're not. I'm not about to do that.
That's a fact.
So answer this question: do you feel that the other person can date when they say you're on a break?
No. When you say you're on a break, when you put them on a break, can the other person?
Can the other person date? So what do you say?
If I put you on a break, no, because that means that I'm not stepping out though.
Right.
That means that if I'm not stepping out on this break, and you're not stepping out, like this break is for me. That's like oxymoronic.
When you see me grab my eyes,
because if I'm asking for the break, it may not because it's not because I'm necessarily trying to step out on it. Like that's like what Matt said. What's my reason for the break? Like what am I trying to accomplish?
How long until you start stepping out though?
That's the question.
Ooh,
See,
that's the big.
I say 2 weeks.
2 weeks, facts. 30 days, even a day. That's a dismissal.
Okay, but you can't say 2 weeks if you're not giving the timeline how long this break is going to be.
I need 2 weeks.
Nobody. But let's be honest. Nobody is going to come into a relationship and be like, I need a 3-day break from this relationship. Like what?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying everybody got their own personal
No,
and
right.
deadline.
What you need is some days of relaxation and responsibility.
But it's going to extend the time. You said 2 weeks. If you say the break is 2 weeks and then you want to go on a date at that 14th day, you're extending your time.
No, I mean like we go on break. In my mind, 2 weeks is too long for a
If
break.
your girl
So
puts you on
outside of
break-
those 2 weeks,
Okay, that makes sense. I see
So
what you're
that's
saying.
a break.
So what you saying? If your girl, basically she go on a break and she don't meet the deadline she says of assuming,
okay,
it's a breakup.
look at it this way: you break up and then you make up. That's the same thing taking a break.
That's all we
Same
do.
thing.
First you love me. No. We're not about to play this toxic game. Break up every other 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
That's no like
Break is supposed to happen once, but yeah, that ain't no
high
every.
school.
No.
Do that in high school.
I'm not going to do that.
You can do
I'm
that
saying
in high
you
school.
need
You
it.
can do
I'm
that
not
as a
gonna-
kid.
If you decide to break up, when you clock out, this is my time. Whatever's on my time is my time.
Say it again.
And when I clock back in, we deal with the consequences then.
Right.
At the workplace. Anyway, it's just
Okay. Part 2 to that. He said when you take this break, it's his time.
Right.
How you feel about your wife stepping out? Not
I'm not
your
gonna hold
wife, but the
I'm not
wives
gonna
together.
I will be hurt. But it's break time.
He said, I'm on my Russell Westbrook.
And listen, I'm not gonna even hold you. My heart broke. I'm gonna act all strong for a minute. I'm gonna cry later on.
You gonna be on your
But
ride
it will
later?
be our break time. Now I'm about to go via savage out here because I'm all hurt and damaged because it's break time. When you start talking about breakup and break time, stop. Let's call. If you need some time to relax, that's different. But if we want to break,
Game time.
Look at her.
Frank over there. Listen, my man Frank. That man Frank over there singing Rod. That man Frank over there singing Rod.
Maybe your man think about it, huh?
We not.
Tyra, if you watch it, you better not ever ask for no break. You knocking cups over.
Hold on, wait. We got one that's.
Let's go read.
Yeah, so we got a lot we done missed.
My fault.
Let me put my glasses on. I'm over here squinting.
Desi said if we need a break, we're done. Nobody's stupid. You're not about to be doing you while I sit at home. It's a fact. Females, come on, boy.
I could not see the difference between an actual break and breaking up.
There's no difference.
No different. That's what we
I
were
don't see
saying.
it.
Listen, if you walk
There's
up,
no difference.
a grown woman walks up to you and says, "We need a break, bro," that she basically just broke up with you.
Right. Or to me, well, in a sense, I kind of see what you're saying because in a sense, it is kind of saying I need a break.
How do you
We're
gather
breaking
the
up.
courage?
It is saying that, but that's why I was saying that the reason does.
There is no way you can just wake up one morning.
If you've been together with somebody, if
Baby,
you've
need a
been
break.
together with somebody 5+ years and they come and say you need a break, you're not going to give it no time to see anything. It's just, oh, it's over. Let's go.
My position is
It's way too much time put in for this break. Go
Right.
you need to chill
To
out.
me, it's way too much time to just say, oh,
no. Because my problem is not why they come to me before. When it first happened and you got mad or whatever the case may be, why they come talk to me? Come say something to me so we can fix it. Now we in this problem a year later. You talking about what I did 4 years ago? Why you ain't saying what I did? I'm just saying, oh my God, no.
You married cheating with him 8 years ago. I won. That was 8 years ago. Somebody asked you for a couple years ago. Look. If you look around like, yo, how you even know about that?
Come on.
So Dante said, I'm better just being settled. Don't leave and realize that you had a good relationship. Just decided to go.
Yeah.
Wait.
Don't run over there.
Kamisha said exactly. We need to get her in here with us. She
in California.
Yo, listen. She vibing with us. She said break equals mess around with someone else. Entanglements.
Because you not.
Listen, I'm going back to my earlier point. Jada ruined breaks for everybody.
You didn't about to go over there.
You ain't about to have me at no round table in front of the world talking about bad marriage for life. No.
You got a safety net over here either. You're not about to run over there, find out it's trash, and come run back to me. No.
Yeah, you trying to come back now that he out here on Facebook making diss tracks and everything.
No.
I'm sitting at home like
Ray Cat Harris comment at the bottom.
oh, Cat shouts out to my twin. Once we break, then we breaking up.
She called him Stanley. You heard Stanley?
Yo, that's how you be feeling though. Like, listen, but like, yo, imagine having to gather the courage to walk up to a woman and go, "Babe, we need to."
I'm about to get in trouble right here. This is what I'm about to be the preacher now. Here we go.
Get the box.
Get the box
Because
you need it. You want it?
I don't need the box because the Bible talks about commitment, dedication. So all that term breaking up, miss me. Let's fix this. Whatever this is. All that breaking up, disappearing, hitting Houdini, because you're going through, miss me with all that tomfoolery.
What's a break called in marriage?
Huh?
What's a break called in marriage?
Rest and relaxation.
Sleeping on the couch.
Okay? Because
I thought it was
Sleeping on the couch.
I thought it was separated.
my thing
Introduce yourself. Tisha said, which one is the churchgoer out the group?
Big Frank, ask me a question. Come holler at me.
Man, no, Big Frank, do your whole intro. Do your whole intro.
It's your boy Big Frank the God. Little Jesus, I got respect for the big one.
He's still little Jesus.
But I feel like that when it comes to in a marriage,
We see you, Hannah.
there's a time period that comes when a woman doesn't get fed up and the man gets fed up. It happens.
Go sleep on the couch.
So you have to figure out what's the best way to make it happen. Sometimes the mom does need a break for being all that responsibility because this real life. She can get caught up so much being the wife, being the mom, and those elements that she lost her own drive for her own personal life. So she'll need a break. This ain't a break to step out and to be foul.
Right.
And I think that's gonna make and that's gonna make the difference in conversation.
So you're saying that her break comes from like just being tired of being around your family and all that, right? Well, if you're tired of being around your family, if you go on Amazon, type in boxing gloves, they got some on sale right now for $18.99. You can handle all that. You can handle all that right there, baby. I'm tired of you. Get the gloves. Let's get it out. Right in there. Get it done.
Like legit.
You can get your gloves customized at Really Rocking by Tatiana Carr if you like to.
Okay.
That's a fact. Also, she's the creator of the shirts. So go get a shirt.
Get a shirt.
Matt, we all grabbing our shirts and we looking at your phone.
I think that
suck it, bro.
There's a part in real life. And this is not talking about just boyfriend girl. Not knocking those, but it comes a point where life is real. You have to deal with. I'm going with Matt's statement, and you got to deal with death. Mom, dad, grandmother. These elements play a role in the relationship and life. You don't know what's happening and how they process these things.
Right.
And you don't know what that woman or man might need. So when I'm not talking break or quote unquote separation, I'm not talking about leaving. What do you need for this time to better yourself to come back and be a better wife? Right. This don't give you room to go step out with nobody. Because you'll easily find yourself meeting God early. Boxing gloves. Absolutely.
You ain't him.
Okay. Tisha says when a person said it was God that told them that you would be the wife or the husband, then they need a break in the relationship. Are they lying?
Yes. Because I'm gonna tell you. Absolutely. Yes. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if God speaks break, because He can, that break is then filtered through humanity and what they want to do, okay? If God told that person break, He should have talked to you earlier too and said something to you, and you would have knew something, okay? When God talks about separating and breaking up and being and those things, you have to assess the whole situation. Okay, so if somebody can use that God said give them a break, you got to check it because they can use God for their own selfish ways and agendas. Okay, because they can't like, oh, God said break. What are you trying to accomplish in this break? So if we're doing things that we haven't been just doing, we got to correct those during this break time. Maybe the break is I can't have sex with you for a little bit so I can realign myself up with God. Let's talk about break time. What is it that you're breaking from, and what is your purpose? Check them every time. My bad, the preacher came out. We open them back.
No, who said my bad, my brother?
Check them every time.
May the congregation say amen.
So again, we got the next one. Desi gave another spin off. She said, can we talk about we are always taught to be wise, but why y'all not taught to be husbands? Ooh.
Now, you want to call a preacher because I got something to say. So, woman.
I got you.
We're at 57 minutes. So we have
we have 57 minutes?
Yeah,
we got 3 minutes.
Start again.
Part 2.
You doing part 2?
Yo, if they like it, let's take another break. Alright,
so listen, we're about to take a quick break. We'll be right back and we'll dig into that thing for you real quick right here. Ideal Shop Talk. Listen, I holler at y'all. Don't go nowhere. Share. We about to talk about it. 2 minutes. Ideal Shop Talk. It was fine. Look for me.
Yo, this is getting heavy out here.
Definitely got to do a whole.
She said, stop beating around the bush. What?
I'm married. This is my ring down here on purpose.
If God says it's breaking in the marriage or any relationship is not ordained by God, okay, all right.
You gotta, see? You have, and this is the, we not. Let's come back. I'm ready to tear these people up with the word of God, okay?
She's doing the intro right now. This song's good.
Yo, it got heavy quick.
What up, squad? It's your boy Big Frank. We back with this Ideal Shop Talk. Make sure you like and share. It's getting heavy in the room. Listen, I'm about to address these people because they're coming for the preacher a little bit. Okay?
They coming for
so we're gonna. I'm gonna take it this time, Big Frank, Big Little G. I respect him all day. So somebody said that if God says take a break, that it wasn't ordained from God. I'm going to disagree because we are all human and we all have things that happen in life that can cause us to need time for ourselves. What I would say is, let God, you have to assess what that word break means and from what. Because you can be married but still have to have time aside for God, for your own personal self. I need you to take a break. Now, because God will tell you to leave. Get up, get out, get ghost if it wasn't his will in the first place. Because you got his will, your permissive will, but I ain't trying to preach like that because y'all not paying tithes like that. Okay? But you got to check those things out. We got more questions because I want to get the people started.
We got some real good comments.
We do.
So we got one about the break, and I actually like this one. This is the one that I can honestly, I can see this one happening, but this is the beginning stage of it. So we got Royal who said, most people are trying to find themselves. You can't be something great to someone else if you aren't great to yourself. So I see where she's coming from with that when she's asking for a break, but that has to be done in the beginning stages. You can't ask for a break deep into a relationship because you're not cool with yourself. You're not comfortable with you. Now you're gonna uproot everything we got. Yeah. So now it's like you got to do that early. Like that's early.
I understand that too, but but that right there is a self-evolving situation. That doesn't require you to go step out and sleep with nobody. That does what you're having to find out who are you. And you shouldn't have to ride nobody and be nobody to figure that out. This is dealing with self-personal.
I just want to let you know you can't be somebody's WAP. You know that, right?
Like, you can be somebody's. Yes, you can. This is somebody's WAP. That's somebody's. Don't.
If any kids is watching, WAP is wings and pizza.
It's I understand that. I understand the fact of
they already know WAP.
Mental health, self-examination, being my best self. I can accept that kind of break, but that does not mean, this is my biggest thing, you can step out. That's a self.
Yes, if you're going for self, you're going to better yourself, you best be better than yourself.
Absolutely.
And you better come back ready to go, because we shooting.
Answer it. You gotta go? 20%, we'll keep going until it's 18.
Yeah.
Here we go, we there.
So going back to Royal, most people are trying to find themselves. You can't be great to someone if you ain't great yourself. Now, that's speaking from your side. Now, if your significant other asked you for a break, then what would your comment be?
She already went down. She already answered it. She answered. She went straight for it. She said, "Boo, yes, you can. Even deep in a relationship, things happen in life, no matter how long you're there."
Okay, but that's still
okay. No. She said it. She said she's not. Never said she. She's better than herself.
So
she's going on break. Yeah, she's asking for the break to go and better herself.
Now I'm
so
asking.
Part two of that question would be: can your partner step out, or does he lose you if he does?
Now, how do you feel if kids are involved and become the test of that person when asking for the break?
Oh, you have a responsibility if those your kids. Period.
FDK.
Now, if the person that you with ain't to follow them kids, I'm not gonna hold you. He hurt, but he moving on.
He on down the river.
Like if you breaking up, I don't care who you are. Because I'm gonna tell my own story. I'm married now, but I was with somebody with kids. Like I got attached to them. That was kids.
Well, you different
and all those things. But at the conclusion of this, I told the kids, I'm sorry. I'm out.
But what if it's the guy that's taking the break and it's still his?
She said support.
Yeah, she said support.
She said support. That's why I said, Royal, you different.
Support what?
Support him.
Support him. And not child support.
And what? It wasn't breakup?
No, you support him with
She does not see it as a breakup.
It's definitely a breakup. Why?
We got a female point of view that's and it's a breakup.
I'm staying on board with my whole fact of you asking me for a break. We just gotta shoot the fair ones. If you win, you can have your break. I got the boxing gloves
from Amazon and get them custom by Really Rock.
Listen. You go to Amazon to get your gloves, send them to us. We customize them, send them back to you. Your spouse asks for a break, I'll throw the fair ones. Simple as that.
Right.
So Kamisha says,
Ooh.
If I told my husband I don't feel like myself, he goes out of his way to help me work it through, sickness and in health.
That's a real thing.
That's not a break.
She said she beat him.
That's a real thing.
Sorry, KD.
She beat that man playing DLC.
Leave that man dreads alone. Commissioner said, trying to have this cake and eat it too sounds like it to
That
me.
was Desi. That was
Did I say Commissioner? I said Desi.
You said
Give me shit back.
I'm sorry, both of y'all twins anyway. Don't matter, y'all look alike.
Okay.
Okay, we just got children for being sexist. So
Oh,
here
look
we
what
go.
Royal
my
said.
cousins was okay.
Look what Royal said. That's my family.
You should honor me as a man. Oh.
Well, read that out loud. That's honor me because, you know.
You ain't allowed to cuss on
Go
air.
ahead. No, hell was not a cuss word. Go ahead.
Oh, she said, hell no.
He can't.
He can't. He said, if I'm able to regain focus and stay loyal, you should honor me as my man. If you not, you a weak-minded bitch.
So,
You just backpedal again.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yo.
Now, y'all quote
Playing
unquote
devil's
playing
advocate.
it, but when I got an itch, you gonna scratch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, can we keep it a buck? Just from her 4 comments alone, she looked like you got it. She gonna scratch it. Like like she looked like she down for the cause. But then
I was there.
The
The way you're delivering this message right now
Yeah.
doesn't sound good about her. I just want you to know that the delivery of this message.
I got you, my brother. Hang on.
But yeah.
Take one.
Take one.
Nah, but like, I agree and disagree with that point because there's a lot of like the main thing we're skipping over is the feelings that's going to be involved. Like nobody mentioned how that other person feels because you might want to better yourself, but this person head over heels in love with you, and you're like taking yourself away from them. You're like they're going to learn to be without you. The more you're not around, the more they learn to live without you. Everything goes on. Time's not going to stop. He's not going to sit in one spot and just show which babe come back.
But I don't
today.
see how you even on the fence with this, man. She's saying it's okay if she do it, but it's not okay if he do it.
No, she said that's what's stepping out. She answered the question. When we asked her if your partner can step out, that's what she said the hell no to. For their partner stepping out, that's why she said he has to remain. If she's remaining loyal, so does he.
Yeah.
That's why that's only time I agree with that. But me personally,
She said yes, it's a break, and the wings and pieces is still his.
stop lying to these kids. That's not. You know what? I'm just gonna be quiet. Dang, lying to these kids. You're supposed to be awakening to people, not lying to them.
Okay, lying.
The grown-ups.
The adults. But all
Y'all know what it means. Listening
Yeah,
to them. I know y'all kids listening to the song right now too.
She said it's not though, because if something happens and I need time for real, you should respect that and not cheat. Because at the same time, a true man should look at himself and clean the man.
Help her fill in the blank. Give him those 2 words that's missing. You know.
Look at himself and clean
His thing.
demons. Oh, okay.
His demons. His demons?
She added a demon.
Okay.
Demands.
Demands. I understand what you're saying, but now that's different though. Because you're asking for a break.
He said
we
he
missed
asked
that.
her a
We
question.
miss Desi.
I'm sorry.
Desi, what's your question?
We going back. Wait, I seen Johnny hit my cake.
Because I feel like
Yes,
if you break and you're bettering yourself, you expect your other partner to better themselves
Oh.
if they don't.
Can we talk about why we always taught to be wives, but y'all not taught to be husbands?
Hang on. Wait, don't even say nothing, Frank. Go ahead. My man been over here quiet most of the podcast. This question.
Why
on
that
you,
box
G.
Why
Uh-huh.
is women taught to be wise and men?
Honestly, how do you?
Honestly, I don't know. Because I was taught to be a husband.
Was?
My mom's a missionary in the church. I ain't had no choice but to get that
I'm
teaching.
gonna tell you why.
That's not being taught to be a husband. Though.
Yeah, it is. Because that's what God teaches me.
Oh, okay.
Teaches man and women how to be husband and wives.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this?
But
You talking?
all men don't get this teaching. No, you get a lot of men that don't get that teaching. But I don't know, because that question's kind of hard to answer. Because
No, you gotta answer that question, but you're not gonna
because somebody got to teach you. You don't teach yourself that. Somebody got to teach you. So if you're not being taught that,
So your answer is starting to sting back to
Uh-huh.
church.
foundation.
To the foundation.
I mean, for me,
which was an
I'm saying
episode ago.
For me,
which
it was church. I learned how to be a husband, or even heard about how to be it. It was through church. It was through the pastor.
So what you saying is,
Well, I'm gonna go with my answer.
but let me hear that.
My father been with my mother for whatever, 40 something years, 40 plus. I'm sorry, mom, dad, if y'all watching, I don't know the number. But he has never talked to me about being a husband, interaction face to face. But me watching him and how he dealt with my mother, never cheated, never beat on her, never cussed her out. It was none of that. So I am teaching myself how to be a husband and following his footsteps.
So that's why it's different for me, because my dad wasn't around. I didn't have no male role model to tell me nothing. My mom basically did all of that. You know what I'm saying? I watched my dad beat my mom. I watched certain stuff
Dolly, what's good?
with them. And that taught me, if anything, that taught me watching how not to be. You know what I'm saying? Basically, but
So was it a man pastor at your church? Or was it the female?
He had the male.
yeah, it was a male
So
pastor.
you had the male
and
influence.
he used to get on the husbands of the church or the wives.
So that goes back to last episode where we went into how do we rebuild the families. Male influence.
You going, sir?
Like,
You answer?
I'm gonna let you go because you know I gotta counteract you.
All right.
I'm waiting on you to go.
So, I'm going to say this. Just based off of history, the woman is considered more valuable but degraded the most. And then the man is only a tool to be used. Let me help you real quick. Woman, all right? You have been taught to be a wife forever. How to cook, how to clean, how to be prepared. Not just for the man himself, but go back to slave times. I taught you what I needed you to be. So that image of teaching that, period, is instilled in us just naturally so. The man has been removed from the household, and he's more desired for what he can do as far as crop in that heavy lifting. I'm talking to a place, listen to me. So when you say you want to walk in, Matt walked in church and says that the woman is always designed, or he heard about being a husband in church. But the Bible, about to get in trouble here, is written by men. Therefore, it is angled as such for you to be a wife. Number one, that puts more value on women, period. Not saying you're not being degraded, not saying you're not being devalued, but it's a value for you to be this person. But the men, there's quote-unquote providers. I'm going to go back to slave time. I don't want to go here. This is what I see in my head. They took us and made us weak to use us. We're not taught. They took us out of the house. We went back to this conversation about food stamps.
Yes, sir.
They snatched us out of the house because you couldn't get help unless we were gone.
Then they gave you everything you needed.
They gave you everything you needed.
They gave you a substitute for that man.
Absolutely. So now we've developed a culture where I'm better off without you.
Strong black
But
woman.
let's jump back before that.
Make it easier.
Right. And let's jump back before that and go back into slavery when the man had to sit there and just watch his woman get abused, misused, degraded. So he's not even seen as a protector anymore. I don't need you. What can you do for me? And we now jump into this cycle of let her be everything, all this, and then man, we're just going to use you. And let's not talk until hip hop about that stuff. But that's one way. It may seem biased to a degree.
It is.
But the system is designed that way. And I hate to say it to you, the Bible is written that way as well at an angle. Until you start studying, digging, that's another conversation. So you're designed that way. But now I'm going to go back to a place which you may not like it so much, but I'm a Bible person, that when Adam and Eve fell, you became. I'm gonna let that go.
Can I take this
Yeah,
one? I can take over.
Before you do that,
Yes, sir.
Desi Frank is the only married one right now out of the cast.
I heard that right now.
So,
Uh-huh.
as saying that, Frank, how did you know you were ready to be a husband?
This is going to mess y'all all up. I did not know I was ready to be a husband. Now, for me, God revealed this woman to me. And I knew her already, but just happened to fall in love. And I watched God just provide for me. and this is what I said to God. God, if this is your will, you'll make a way. And I'm legit evidence that he made a way. That's just fact. The fact that things came into place, I knew this was it. Financially, house, home. Start out in the basement. I don't feel like somebody talking.
All right, so before we move on, let me just touch on what you said. No, not what you said. I was gonna touch on what all y'all said, because me honestly, I come from a different background now. Yeah. I had my dad for a little bit. I didn't have my dad, but I had my uncles. And me personally, I learned what not to do to women from the men in my life. For a while, I didn't have a positive male role model. I didn't have that, let me go talk to my uncle and get this information. I didn't have that. What I had to do was, I had to watch what they were doing wrong and to see all their relationships come crumbling down until I could start learning it for myself. As I grew up, me personally, I find a single, strong, independent black woman that most men find unattractive. The ones that I find those strong, independent women more attractive than I do the women who wants to be taken care of. Like me personally, I'll much rather go for the girl who sit at home with her kids, can cook and clean and do all that. I find that attractive. That doesn't mean that she has more value than other women, but that just, to me personally, that's value.
Yeah.
Because you have those skills, you were taught that, which means you come from a good place, which means you're going to make my home better. You're going to be a great partner for me. So now, me as a man, to make myself better, I have to push myself. I got to push myself, and like as men, we're not taught that, because let's be honest, a good 80% of us don't got a father in the house. So we don't know how to be the perfect husband, but we learn from trial and error. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that us men are going to become the perfect husband at one point. You're never going to be perfect. There's always going to be something you can change.
Yeah.
But I'm going to better myself to make sure I bring value to you, because you already showing me you can do this without me. You can raise these kids without me. You can cook, clean, provide for yourself. You can do this without me.
Yeah.
So now me coming into your spot, I gotta come in there like I gotta come in as that protector. I gotta come in as that provider. I gotta come in wowing you, because if I can't wow you, you don't need me.
Now I'm gonna say this just to add to that, because you said something, and when you are taught to be, I feel like the mothers taught their daughters how to be wives so they don't have to do this alone. Like,
you want a
let
partner.
me prepare you.
You naturally want a partner.
Absolutely.
You naturally want somebody, when things go bad, you can trust for.
Absolutely.
No matter if it's like even the men, like for instance, you got the men who have that good girl, but their alarm doesn't go off. Let me marry this girl. Let me do this or that. That's just because he's comfortable right now.
Yeah.
He's not to that stage yet. That stage comes with maturity.
Yeah.
But he wants you there. Just because he hasn't proposed or said nothing to you about it, doesn't mean he doesn't think about it. He wants you there. Every man naturally wants a partner. I don't care if you sell him. I don't care if you want a block. I don't care if the man's stripping. He wants a partner at the end of the day.
Stability.
Yeah, he wants somebody to make sure he good. You want somebody to fall back on.
I told my wife, I said, you ain't gotta do nothing, but just be there when I need you.
That safety net.
Absolutely. So when I drop the ball, something happens, I can come. We good. All right, let's go and keep moving.
So like yo,
He said, preacher, help me.
That's what he said.
I know you know that.
So
that's what
Then
you
he said,
help me.
he said, yo, you are my
I do the rest,
Shaq to my
And you
Kobe.
help me.
Then he said, with all that being said so far, why do some of y'all treat us the way y'all do, and why do men get mad when they become independent?
The men aren't ready.
No. Watch this.
Yeah.
Say it again. They get mad when one becomes independent?
No, they get mad at those independent women. Right?
I'm going to tell you why. Because that independent woman still has to know how to make that man feel like a man.
You ain't gotta tell me.
I'm talking, my bad. It'd be the table. Because there's being independent and being able to hold your own, which is attractive and good. But don't belittle me, talk down to me, make me feel like nothing because you're that person. So one of my friends in a relationship where his wife isn't as needy. She's not like, oh, I need. So they had to learn how to balance that out. Like, I know you don't need this, but here you go anyway. Just because I am who I am, I'm gonna do what I do what you want with it, but don't make me feel like I'm less than you either. So it's like, well, yeah, I mean,
We know what you're saying.
She said you get mad for being independent. I know.
Right.
No.
We're speaking men in general.
yeah. I'm not mad at it. I need you to be.
Wait, no. But I think she's talking about the guys who ain't men yet. I'm calling them guys. So I can't say the other word. You know, I might get in trouble. So I'm not gonna say the other word. But the N word that they chose, he's not ready because he can't wow you with money.
Right.
He can't wow you with the money. He can't do something for you that you can't already do. So now he's not mad that you're independent. He's mad that he can't impress you
Right.
the shallow way. He can't get in the easy way.
Right.
That's why he's not mad at you for being independent. He's mad because now he has to put in more work than he wanted to.
Right.
Which should show you his intentions.
Absolutely. Because a man will make adjustments to get what he wants. Like, I would change not just for you, I'll change who I am and adjust myself because what I want is higher quality, higher taste.
Facts. Facts.
Yo, I hope y'all got time
Does
on
that answer your question?
Did I answer your question? Yes? I hope so.
So do
I don't think it's reading the so I don't know what you're saying.
you're welcome.
What is that?
So do you, me preach, support the idea you have to continue to wow the independent woman? Oh.
I don't think you have to, so you be right, but I don't think you have to continue to wow her. I think you have to find out your placement.
You
in
gotta
her
keep
life.
elevating. You gotta
Right.
constantly elevate, constantly leveling up.
Because this is the part where I talked about earlier. If she's evolving and you're not, you'll get left, and vice versa. You gotta make sure that you're evolving constantly. So because she's gonna say slick stuff just to motivate you, and you can either take that as a dig, or oh no, I'm at that level.
If you take it as a dig,
That's a fact.
if you take it as a
That's a
dig,
fact.
that's when she's
That
gonna
is
start
a
losing
fact.
interest in you.
Fact.
Yo,
And that's when she's gonna boss up
that is
all the
a
way on you.
fact, though.
That's when she gonna ask for that break if you continue to do.
Yup. If you ain't leveling up, she gonna hit you with the.
That's definitely
Because
a fact.
this is the challenge. Because the woman that's independent and evolving and growing, her surroundings are different than yours if you're not. And she begins to look around and be looking at all these other men and other relationships. Oh, they doing it. Oh, they linked up.
Oh,
it
they
looks
got
good.
that. Oh, they.
And then you come home and look at yours and you're not satisfied.
You gotta use the term they use. They bossed up.
They bossed up, absolutely.
They bossed up, and that's
And that's vice versa. That's both ways.
Yeah, that's both ways.
That's
That's a fact, because your woman has to continue to evolve with you. Because if I'm evolving and you staying here, and I'm constantly climbing, after a while, I might have to ask you for that break. You might get the entanglement. Know what I mean?
Oh, she texted. Okay. She said I can't even just text him unless I type too fast to keep up with the
You
action.
got 8 minutes. That's
Which
all
I
right.
was y'all speaking.
Yeah, 8 minutes.
You got 8 minutes.
Anybody else want to
See,
throw
that-
some?
yeah,
Oh, wait, hold on, wait.
Touch me when you
Yo,
say that.
Daniel get
we definitely skipped Daniel.
Dan, what you got to say? Come on, cousin.
Men are taught to provide and to protect. It took me years to learn how to emotionally be available and the importance of caring properly.
That is a fact. Because your whole life you told stop being a punk, stop being so emotional. So you don't know how.
Absolutely.
You don't know how to do that.
The benefit that I have legit is because my mom was an independent black woman, raised a
Shouts out to the single moms.
doing her thing. But my mom taught me what she needed. She taught me what she lacked as a woman from men is what she taught me to be. So I got the emotional side all day. I got those sensitive moments and to be that compassionate person.
Right.
But I wasn't until I was 13, 14, she got married. My dad got out of jail. Then they tried to teach me how to be a provider, and they failed. So a lot of my life has been trial and error, trying to figure out how to be that provider and that person.
Right.
Here I go married now, error and trial. Trial and error.
But
But it's just
years.
But
See,
took me
here
years.
go the difference too, because they had single mothers. Eventually, his mother was single, and then they went through a divorce. Mine have been together the whole time, so I hear it all the time. I don't have that romantic side sometimes. I don't, but I was taught to be a provider and protector
facts.
of my own women.
Because
She's here to contest. If she want to come behind the camera, she can.
we were taught to be what was taken away from us during slavery. Mind you, that we had to protect and preserve our woman. And then the slave masters came in and just robbed us of all that foulness, and we couldn't do anything. So at the bare minimum, provide and protect. But we miss out on the romance, the love,
Does he want
the
to trip?
passion, the touch, and those things.
Yo,
About 10%. Hey guys, it's been good.
wait.
Oh, we got one more. This is our last one.
Desi says so he's jealous
So he's jealous.
of the strong, independent woman that he can't wow.
Not jealous. Made felt to be insecure and intimidated.
Jealous.
No.
You insecure about something.
No, I'm insecure because I can see the quality that you expect that I'm not giving. I'm not jealous.
No, if you're independent, he's not on your level. It's too much. He can't hang with you,
Right.
man.
It's not that I'm jealous. I'm not.
That's a fact. I like that. That's perfect.
That's
That's
good. That's yeah.
Yeah, I'm not jealous of you.
But
Listen.
that's why you need to find somebody on the same level as you. Then.
Most popular. You go ahead and elaborate on why you're looking for.
So, like, I just feel
You
like
gotta find somebody on the same or a greater level than.
this is the thing. You have to find somebody. Or watch it. You need to find somebody.
strong.
Listen, you got to find somebody
Build
willing.
that person up. So.
Because if the person is willing to evolve, you got to win it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm my marriage. Now I'm a preacher, pastor, elder all day. She go to church, she go to the Lord, and she dance. But her being married to me, she has to be willing to elevate and to a whole other level. Because she's willing and she's doing the work, that's why she was qualified to be my wife.
Right.
You need somebody who's willing, and then somebody who's willing to teach. Don't tell me you want me to elevate, but not help me. If you're higher than me. So what you need? What you need? Let's take that process together. Let's evolve together. Let's grow together. Let me help you up. As long as you coming up, we can come up.
Right.
You know. So
My lady allowed me to build. She did.
yeah.
She allowed me to build. But as we are running short on time, we're going to take it to Suge to see what the next topics are for next week.
Just told you that. So our topics for next week, you're looking at when is the right time to introduce your children to your new boyfriend or girlfriend.
So that's the topic for next week. Think about it. Talk about it. Listen, share.
But that might not be the topic if y'all outvoted. You know,
Listen,
y'all gotta vote.
listen, you
Y'all
outvote.
gotta vote.
Listen, make sure you guys share, comment, like, buy a shirt. It's going down. Ideal.
Ideas to the email.
Shop Talk. Email us at
idealproductionsteam@gmail.com.
And don't forget to buy a shirt.
buy a shirt. Listen, it's your boy Big Frank.
Controversy.
Your boy Suge.
Mathematic.
Okay, we out. It's good. It's fire. Hit that same video. Going in, going out.
Buy
Yes,
shirt.
sir. Nothing much but ideal shop talk, man. It's boy man in the building. It was fire. Look for real soon. It's coming to you. Just look like that. Straight fire.
You gotta say cut so we can move.
And then when it's over, hit the red button. Hit the red button. Send it to the red button. Yeah.